Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the All Around Sorare podcast with myself, Sorare Capital, and also a familiar face of Sorare Jonesy right there. How are we, buddy?
I'm good. How are you, man?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Obviously, we're going to go through today. You'll see on your screen now if you are not, or if you're watching on YouTube, I should say. So if you're on Spotify, maybe check that. But we are going to be talking about the new Sorare 2.0 rivals. Yeah,
Yeah.
what was your thoughts on it? Because I've just played and dabbled with it a little bit. What do you think?
Um, mixed feelings about it, but I think I have mixed feelings because of the size of my gallery. So I think
Mm.
for people that are new and they're trying to build up a gallery, like maybe they're trying to run a road to glory or they've got a very limited budget, this is the perfect place to now go and try and get yourself some cards, no matter what the tier of the cards is that you're going to get back. Obviously, I'm in rares and I've got quite an expensive gallery, nothing whale size or anything, but I've got quite an expensive gallery. So the rivals to put a lot of effort into it. I'm not really interested in the rewards, which I think a few whales will be the same. I think some will play it, but I think the majority of big galleries probably will lose interest quick. I've played a few games and I've already lost interest.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at.
What I'm going to do, if you are new here, and well, actually, if you're listening to Spotify, I should say, obviously you can't see, so I'm just going to read out a little bit of the blog they have given
Yeah.
with the 2.0. Okay, so it says, "Are you ready to be? Are you ready to take your bragging rights to the next level? We have revisited the reputation system, reimagined the ultra competitive arena mode, and enhanced rewards by introducing dynamic division systems that promises progression, engagement, and better rewards for managers." Again, real quick, how does the division system work? So managers have been assigned to divisions ranging from 1 to 10, which I'm sure I'm in Division 6. What are you in, Josie?
I'm 5.
You're in 5, okay. Yes, obviously you range between Division 1 all the way through 10, and that's based on your latest ranking and reputation score from the previous, the original rivals. Every week, managers who play Arena will be grouped into leaderboards of 20 within their division. Blah 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 blah. So basically, yes, the top half who are promoted into their
Yeah.
next divisions. What's is it? It's the top. I'm trying to see if it says here. Um,
Let's have a look.
yeah. Basically, yeah, you get the top half get gain promotion into the next division, and they also gain I think a box. And depending on where you are placed in that division, if you're first, second, third, for example, you get a better box than 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I quite like that. I remember mentioning this yonks ago in one of our first couple of. No, again, it was with Harry Trades. Again, I keep saying this, but it was about that tier system again. It was about going from bronze to silver to gold, diamond, platinum, blah blah blah, and you just keep working
Yeah.
your way up there, and you get better rewards and better. Yeah, you can churn it. You can churn out rewards a bit more. So yeah, I like that. Will I be relegated if I'm inactive? In case you were asking. If you're inactive for an entire week, you'll be relegated, I should say, once. However, you won't face relegation again if you remain inactive for a second consecutive week. Your passion, you're rewarded. Your passion rewarded. What else is improving? As we promised, what does it say here? As we promised, we will also honour the final top 10 of the global leaderboard and reward them with an impressive performance. First place gets a Sorare hoodie plus a signed mystery shirt. Top 2 to 3 signed hoodie. Oh, sorry, Sorare hoodie, unsigned mystery jersey, and then 4 to 10 gets Sorare hoodie. It's not that great if it, for a top 10 in
Decent.
rivals, but yeah,
Decent for a free game mode.
yeah, I guess so. It's better than that. Did you see on the that Donny from the FPL thing? He was the best or something in the UK, and he ended up getting like a stress ball and
Yeah, I saw that.
keychain
A
and all
little bit
this
about it.
rubbish. This is why Sorare's far greater than that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, the rewarding on
Funny.
that is absolutely woeful. Um, so yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it so far. It seems good. It's in early stages at the moment, isn't it? But
Yep, it is.
yeah, I don't mind it. I quite like it. It looks quite nice. It looks quite fresh. It looks quite user friendly as well. I should say it's quite easy to sort of navigate. Yeah, I quite like it. I think it's a good like 7.5 out of 10 for me. I think.
Yeah, like I said, I think for people with smaller galleries,
Hmm.
this has got to be your go-to. You can play every single day of the week. There's matches on every single day. Got
Mm.
to be your go-to to try and get those boxes in. But again, like I said, for people like me with like the bigger galleries, it's just lose interest quite quickly because the rewards just are not worth going for. Like if I was to play a whole week and I finish in the top three and I got a player out of my box, which there's still a chance you don't. So I think if I got a player out of my box, it was like a tier four that's worth like £1, £1.50.
Yeah.
That just doesn't really excite you
Well,
that much. But
I
again, for someone that's brand new and they
yeah.
get a £1.50 card, then yeah, brilliant. They're going to be ecstatic, and that's what I love about it. Is it's more for newer players. I think this is built around.
Well, the way I'm seeing it at the moment is that it's almost like if you were, when you play FIFA, right? When you play
Hmm.
FIFA, you have the option of just attaining rewards by playing online. Yeah, you can just play
Yeah,
online, go through the divisions, right? Or you can do the divisions, and if you want to churn out more and be rewarded more, then you go through foot champs, you go through offline the single player modes. You go
yeah,
through the drafting system. So there's different ways to obtain these rewards, right? And if you do all of them, I think you'll be rewarded quite nicely. So if you do take
hmm
this seriously, alongside even the biggest of galleries, because even with the people, again, relating it back to FIFA terms, because it's probably the easiest sort of way to go about this is if you've got millions and millions of coins, doesn't mean you've got to stop foot champs or you've got to stop, playing the single player mode because you want a particular card you're going to win, or it's going to churn you out rewards eventually, right, to make it
yeah,
worthwhile. So I think just that's the sort of counter your argument saying it's maybe for the early user. Maybe yeah, it's more beneficial for the early user because that £1.50 card, that 60p card obviously is their probably their first card, and in which case then it makes a small dent in the valuation,
yeah,
as opposed to obviously you guys where it's like next to nothing, right? But
yeah,
I think
exactly.
at the end of the day, I think if it helps you, you know maybe you've been rewarded a really young player, 17, 18, 19-year old, and you're like, oh, I'm actually really interested in that team. That gets you moving into a direction of collecting that particular team. I don't know. We could do that. Might not do for us, but it could do for someone out there. So yeah, again, I really like it. I like the idea how I can't remember again the reward system. Actually, we should try and have a look at that. I think I can bring that up in the rivals in the divisions, right?
Yeah, you kind of see the boxes.
So view prize pool. So again, you can see that on screen here. You won't be able to, but you can follow along. So again, for Spotify users, if you are there, YouTube, you can obviously see this. So Division One, first place in Division One, does get an elite box, and the elite box gives you a 2% chance of winning a mystery jersey, 3% chance of limited star, tier one 6%, tier two 14, tier three 20, tier four
Yeah,
27, and tier five 28. Now,
nice.
what's also good about that is what, Jonesy? What's not in there?
There's no arena tickets in
There's
there,
no
but
arena
I think it's a
tickets or
bad thing. I
boost.
think that's a bad thing. I think that's bad now because you need the arena tickets now. You desperately need them. Or there might be someone that's got like 10 more arena tickets than you, and they can blitz them in a week. You're not going to finish top higher. You're going to finish like lower down. I think you kind of need the arena tickets. I do want to say the little mini games that you've got on the side. I think I've got today. I've got because I'm building a lineup now while you're chatting away. I've
Mm.
got the counter one which you win an arena ticket for, and No Mercy, which is win an arena match by more than 80 points. Yeah, it's not easy to do. When you do it and you get 3 arena tickets, that's 3 more games you can add to your game week basically to try and get the higher reward. I think that's perfect. What they've done there with those challenges is perfect.
Yeah, and I'm just seeing here. So Division Three and down is
Hmm.
inclusive of arena tickets. So it's only the top two. The top two are literally just limited to a mystery jersey, and
Right.
then from Division Three downwards. So Division Three, you have a 25% chance of 3 arena tickets and a 25% chance again of 5. Want to
It's
see if
not
it's
too
different
bad,
in
50%.
four. Four is no different. Neither is 5. 6, other than changes to the limited prizes, of course. It's
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah, it's just arena tickets. So there's an incentive there to maybe get out of get up to the higher divisions, especially now that you've got these boxes that you can potentially win. So,
Hmm.
like I said
Yeah.
earlier, I'm Division 6, so I have a chance of getting standard box, and it's top three to get standard box. So first is no different to third. It looks here because they both say all three of them say they're 3-star boxes.
Yeah.
There's no chance. There's no probability downgrade or upgrade for first, second, or third. So again, as long as you're in the top three, I think it's quite Gucci. So I think it's quite cool. And what I saw as well, I think they also hand out the rewards on a Tuesday afternoon as well, Tuesday night, alongside your other rewards,
that's nice.
right?
Yeah, I like that.
That's what I just seen, I think, with the blog. So again, I think it's quite a solid little thing going on there. Let me just bring up the blog
I'm
again.
casually just building a couple of lineups just to try and get into it.
Yeah, let me just see.
I mean, there's one there for you. There's a racing club one that you can definitely throw in your team.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be getting on that one. Where is it? I swear I saw it here earlier. Apparently about rewards being out on the So at the end of the week, every Tuesday, the best managers within each leaderboard will be promoted, while the bottom performers face relegation. So it doesn't actually say if you'll get your reward, but that's the end of the rival week. So I guess it could be out by then. But yeah, that could be good and then well in time with your rewards potentially from your weekend. So then you've got extra boxes or a box to obviously potentially open as well, which might be nice.
An extra box is always handy, isn't it? Even if you are just getting a boost or something else, it's an extra box at the end of the day. But the thing is, you've got to work very hard to get into those box places. It's not a given that you're gonna be in there. It isn't a gimme all the time. I think I played 3 games. I think I'm bottom of my leaderboards. Seriously, I think actually I'm bottom.
Yeah, I've not done very well either this time around. I think I'm losing currently in my I'm losing my game because Betis have decided to draw against Las Palmas, who are in a rubbish vein of form. I'm behind by like 10, 11 points, which is bloody brilliant. I've just started to get 6 points on the board, so that's going to be just downgraded now.
I'm on 0.
Yeah, I'm 9th.
I won my first one and then lost 2.
I might see you soon then. You might be in my division soon.
I doubt it. I'm going to try and stay in Division 5 at least. I think I'm just looking at my leaderboard now. There's 20 people in a league essentially in a division. And you got to finish in the top 6 for a reward and a promotion, right? So if I look at who's in 6th, this has been going on for how many days now? Is this like the 3rd day today?
Something like that, I think, yeah.
And the person in 6th is only on 6 points. So like, I could easily, if I just win the 2 games, I'm up there. I'm in 6th. But my goal difference is a lot higher than point difference is a lot higher than what the guy in 6th is.
Well, I think I think they it's a bit of a weird time to put in the rivals, isn't it? Considering the end of the European season, essentially. Like, there's I think the Spanish league's got the most most games left in the top 5, and they've got 2 or 3.
But think about it this way: the Euros is starting, the Copa America is starting.
Oh yeah, no, very true. Which actually is a good little segue. You said Euros. We've got it right here. International Summer Schedule. They have also released, I think it was today. So we are going to go into this as well. I've not really read it through at the moment. All I can see here, again, for Spotify users, is Sorare Pro international competitions heat up with 200k in total cash prizes. So yeah, 7 game weeks long, which is nice. Also international special competitions. As I said, over $200,000 in cash prizes, cards, and reward boxes. This was cool. The easy entry requirement, which is nice. The entry requirement couldn't be more flexible. It says no more cap, no more points cap. Said no more cap. I'm still there. No in-season requirements, no restrictions. Simply field a full lineup of players from the competition's scarcity. Note that managers will be allowed to register up to 3 teams, so you can have up to 3 teams as well, which is nice indeed. Yep, special coverage, so competitions in All-Star, Cap, and Under 23. Get scouting, so again, check out Sorare Jonesy's threads, and I've just actually made a thread today, I don't know if you saw it, but I made a thread today, and also obviously the YouTube channel, so get onto that at Sorare Capital. And then it says more to come. So detailed game week schedules and prize pools will be revealed in the dedicated blog post next week. But remember, this is just a taste of what Sorare HQ has in store this summer. So yeah, I quite like the look of this. I'm not going to probably enter it, mind you, because I'd probably only be able to afford a blood. I don't know, like uh, Romanian. I don't even know if they're in a Romania stack.
Yeah, we saw during the World Cup, didn't we, how high player prices could go if they're starters for the their nation. If I've got players, I will throw in a team. But I don't, off the top of my head, I don't think I've got any players for it. So
Yeah,
I'm just gonna probably stick with scouting for Europe as I normally do over the summer.
yeah.
So yeah, I probably won't be entering. I did tweet out. I think I got a nice like from Nicholas Julia
Oh,
on my
nice one.
tweet, and
Yeah,
one of the other admins.
get him on the podcast. So Nicola, come down, come on down.
But yeah, it's perfect, isn't it? It's perfect to onboard new users as well. I think because it's the big time of the year. It's Euros. It's one of the most prestigious competitions you can win.
Mm.
And they're doing it for 7 game weeks, which I think is that the whole span of the Euros. I thought it was only 6, but they're doing it for 7 game weeks anyway. It might be 7 now with the new
Yeah,
integration of teams.
yeah. So 7 game
So yeah,
weeks.
7 weeks long, 200 grand prize money with boxes and cards as well. So it's not bad. I mean, what they said, so if successful managers win cash and cards, that's not all in each game week. 50% of the managers in limited, 25% in rare and super rare and unique will win a reward box. So yeah, if you've got a few limited players that are going to play, there's no harm in throwing them in. Rotation in the Euros is like constant, so you never know. You might get a box off like 3 players or something.
Yeah,
So yeah, I quite like it. Just obviously goalkeepers are going to be about 100 quid each, and then it's oh yeah. If you're going to
yeah,
get them now.
yeah. That was a problem as well. Who was it? I think it was the what keeper was it? It was the oh bloody hell! Who was it? Albanian goalkeeper. I think what's his name? Barishka or something.
Berisha.
Yeah, him. He was dirt cheap because obviously he didn't play at all. I don't think he's at a club where he's basically second fiddle. I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, now ever since obviously the Euro news, he's like gone up tenfold. So, and
Yeah,
that's with
actually, I
just
agree.
that
I don't
team.
even think he's going to start, if I'm being honest. I think it'll probably be Strakosha.
Yeah,
So,
no,
let me
that's
see.
who I meant. Sorry, that's who I meant.
Oh, you
Strakosha.
mean Strakosha at
Yeah,
Brentford? Let's go
yeah,
have a look at Strakosha. Yeah, he's a tenner now. He's a goalkeeper that's not. He's played like maybe 4 games in the last 40. And he's a tenner.
yeah. Because he's he's the number one goalkeeper for Albania, I think, isn't it? So
Yeah.
yeah, this is a cool thing. It's a cool thing. Like I said, I don't have a big enough gallery to capitalize on this sort of thing and enjoy this sort of time. But yeah, maybe we have to do some scouting and see. We both have to do some, won't we? To see how we get on. So yeah, this is only going to be a short podcast, but we will instead of closing it down now, we will talk about who you think is the who do you think is going to win the Euros. Let's might as well while it's here, and who's the underdog? Who do you think is like going to really
Who's
who's
going to
just not
win
in
the
it?
Euros?
Yeah,
You've sprung this on me. You didn't even give me a chance to prepare an answer or anything.
you know what I do. That's how I do it.
Who do you,
I'll
who
go
do you
first
think's going
then.
to win the Euros? Go on, you go first.
I
Let's
think
see.
England will win the Euros.
I do as well, to
I
be fair.
do.
That's who's first in mind.
I do think England win the Euros, and I think who was it? Who do I have down as underdog? It was either Turkey or Croatia. Was one of the others. One of those two. So I didn't want to go for an obvious. I didn't want to go France or someone like that. I wanted to go for a team that was who, especially Turkey. They actually didn't do very well in the World Cup. I thought they would do a lot better. They did
Yeah.
woeful, coming in the bottom of their group. I think they attained a point and a couple of goals, but they have a decent, average squad to at least get to knockout stages. No reason why they can't.
I'll agree with you on England. Best squad in the Euros. So we got to get win something at some point.
The
This is probably the
team,
best time.
if we don't win anything, sack that useless sack of bleep in the manager. I just don't think he's good enough. I don't know why we have somebody who hasn't even done it at club level take on this absolute star generation that we have before us of literally, was it Jude Bellingham, Rice, fucking who else we got in the fucking, like, if we can just carry on, Harry Kane, Saka, We've obviously got Grealish can just be sat on the bench because he's rubbish. Um, yeah, it's just all these players. Like defensively, we're still good as well. You know, I don't know who we're going to have at left back, mind you, because
We're
I
ropey
think
defensively.
Shaw
We're
should be
very ropey.
back. Shaw should be back, and he's good. Then obviously at right back we got Reece James and Alexander
Reece James won't
Arnold,
go.
things like that. Pickford in goal, who's actually quite. I don't really rate him all too much, but he can be a decent goalie in for England. And then yeah, we've got some solid little centre backs as well. So if he ends up getting us out, like just scraping through the group stage or something, and we're not playing good football, yeah, just kind of sack him off.
My dark horse is Spain.
Yeah, it's weird them they can be considered a dark horse these days.
They,
um,
they can spring it out of nowhere. I like Spain as well.
yeah, who was it that didn't make it? Was it Germany or Italy? It was one of the others,
I
wasn't it?
think.
Italy, I think, made it because their flag is on
I
the
can't remember.
actual summer schedule here. But I think it was one of the top boys that didn't make it in the Euros. I swear it was.
Have a look at the groups. Why don't we go through the groups and say who we think's going to go throughout the groups?
Yes, yeah, let's do that.
Right, I've got the groups here. It's almost blinding me, but I've got the groups here. So Group A is Switzerland, Germany, Scotland, Hungary.
Okay, Germany, right, okay. Switzerland, Germany, Scotland, and who?
Hungary.
Hungary. I don't see Germany. You would say first, but the way they've been, I'm going to go second. I'm going to go the Swiss boys at top. Then I'm going to go. It's a tie for third place, really, with Scotland and Hungary. I think they have the same amount of points, like 2 points or something.
So you go in Switzerland, Germany.
Switzerland, Germany, yeah,
Right, I'm going Germany, Switzerland.
yeah, makes sense.
Group B, Croatia, Italy, Albania, and Spain.
Oh, now I've got to
Big
back
ones.
my underdog thing, right? So I'm going to have to go Croatia. No, sorry, Spain, Croatia, Italy, Albania.
I've gone Spain, then Croatia, then Italy, Albania as well.
Right, yeah. Very, yeah, we've got the same
The
thing.
most important group for us: Denmark, England, Slovenia, Serbia.
England, Denmark, Serbia, Slovenia.
I'm going England, Serbia, Denmark, Slovenia.
Oh, you think the Danes are gonna miss
Serbia,
out?
dark horses. Serbia, dark horses. That's what it is.
They're difficult teams, mind you. I don't think we've got
We've
the
got some good
easiest of
players.
groups.
Group D: Poland, France, Netherlands, Austria. And it says playoff winner A. What is playoff winner A? I thought all the players have been. Surely all the players have been done. The thing kicks off in like a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
Let
I
me go
think
back
it
to
is.
my
Is it
consideration.
Wales or is it Wales and Poland? I think made it or Wales. I know Wales did.
Yeah, I'm just going to do it off the actual website now, the proper one.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, it's not. So it's Group D is Netherlands, France, Poland, and Austria.
Netherlands, France, Poland, Austria.
Yeah.
France, Netherlands, Austria, Poland.
And they were Netherlands, France, Poland, Austria. I'm going to go exactly how it's written.
You think the Neds are gonna? You think you're gonna be better than France?
Yeah, I think France can have a fall off.
Ooh, so, yeah, well, I mean, they got some good players still. But
They'll
usually
still
when I
get
think of
through.
France, I think of like Pogba or Antoine Griezmann, like peak and fucking Kante and Varane. Like, I don't.
Kante's not in this. Kante's retired, mate. Varane's
No, no, I
retired.
know, no, I know, but I'm just saying, like, when I think about France, it's completely
Oh, yeah,
different to
yeah.
the team they actually have now. Like,
Yeah,
Varane's
yeah.
retired internationally. Kante, you said is retired. So's Pogba, he's got that ban. And Griezmann's
Yeah.
obviously, I think, still doing okay with Atletico, but nowhere near what he was a couple of years back.
True. True.
So, yeah, I mean, Ousmane Dembele and who have they actually got these days? I'm probably missing some proper key players
Okay,
here.
then Mbappe.
Oh yeah, of course, Mbappe. Well,
Theo Hernandez.
he's gonna be the major pivotal thing for them. But I'll talk about overall collectively as a team because I think every team has a not a Kylian Mbappe equivalent, but that star player. But doesn't mean he's going to be carried
Yeah.
by them. So I think that Mbappe, because he's Mbappe, probably the best player in the world at the moment, or one of them. Um, he can maybe single-handedly win you games because he has that title. But
Group E.
oh yeah, go for it.
Ukraine, Slovakia, Belgium, Romania.
Belgium, Slovakia. Who was the last two?
Ukraine and Romania.
Yeah, that way. Ukraine and Romania.
Right, I'm going Belgium, Ukraine, Romania, Slovakia.
Ukraine don't have any decent players though. I guess
Yeah,
Slovakia
no,
don't
they
either
don't.
though.
They don't really have that many good players.
Again, all I can think of is Zinchenko and Mudryk. You know.
Yeah, they've got players playing in Turkey, Portugal as well. A couple of players in Portugal.
Yeah, there's that Donny as well, isn't he? He plays for Girona. Can't remember his name.
Oh yeah, Dobrik.
Dobrik. There you go.
Yeah, he's good.
So there's him, I guess, as
Right, I got
well.
one more group. Group F. This is actually quite a tricky group. This, I think we'll probably debate this for a minute or two. So Portugal, Czech Republic, Georgia, Turkey.
Portugal, Turkey, Czech Republic, and Georgia. Like I said, I can't go back on my thing. I said Croatia or Turkey will have one of the underdog things. They'll go to like the semi final or get close to.
I'm going to go Turkey, Georgia,
So what?
Czech Republic. No, I'm joking. I'm going Turkey, Portugal, Georgia, Czech Republic. Turkey, Portugal, Georgia, Czech Republic. I'm having Portugal finish second.
Turkey, Portugal.
Yeah, Turkey and Portugal. I'm going for it.
I can't see that. Portugal is just getting stronger and stronger. And under who is it at the moment? Roberto Martinez, is that his name? The coach?
Tell me Ronaldo's not going to be going to the Euros.
Ronaldo?
Hmm.
Why not?
He's about 47 now.
So? Why's that matter? You never heard of a man called Zlatan Ibrahimovic? Played for
You've never
Sweden,
heard of a
still
man called
scored.
João Felix?
No, much prefer Ronaldo. Ronaldo can still do it. He's still playing
Hmm.
against good players in the Saudi league when he comes against the other teams. You know what I mean? Like he's still playing against Koulibaly and all
No,
this
he's not. Let's not joke about that. He's really not.
shit. I'm trying to help him here, but he is. He's not playing as good as in the sense of the quality in the Champions League, of course. But I mean, he's still not playing. He's not like in. I don't know. He's not playing for bloody Sporting Gijon, is he?
No,
Where
the
he's
league
playing.
is La Liga 2 is probably a better standard than the Saudi league.
Mm,
Yeah, it is. You know it is.
I don't know. It's not fair
Anyway,
for me to judge.
If Ronaldo's starting every game, I'm moving Portugal to third and pushing Georgia up.
Ronaldo's the man's what? He's 38 now or something, but he's got the physique of a fucking 28-year-old. Like
Mm,
he,
he
he
did have.
hey,
In my opinion, he shouldn't get picked. If he's had his time, he won the Euros,
why?
he shouldn't get picked.
He
Because there's
still
new players
scores for
coming through.
Portugal when they were going through the qualifying stages. Like he's still scoring.
There's new players coming through though. You know, you got your João Felix's, your
So
Gonzalo Ramos's.
who cares about new fucking people coming through? It's not a club. You're not fucking
New
yeah
players are coming through. They've got to get the caps. Get the caps in for them. I think that
yeah
if you
sure
start
off the
Ramos or
bench.
Felix, just leave it out, Ronaldo. You've had your time.
I bet you he's up there as top three scorers in the league in the Euros.
How
We'll
much we're
have a
betting
bet.
on
We'll
that?
have a bet about that.
Go on, well, a bet about that then. That's fine. I know he won't be.
Yeah, he'll be top three, maybe four.
I'd be happy
I'll,
betting
I'll,
like he
I'll,
doesn't get
I'll
four
be top.
goals.
He'll be top four. There you go.
No, you can't go back on it now. You said top three, top three. Because I know the top three is going to be Mbappe, Kane, and
Right. Well, because the
Aldo
because
Lukaku.
Because the odds aren't in my favour, then what's the bet then?
200 quid.
What, you're going to give me 200 quid if he is, and I'll give you a tenner? Is that what it is?
Well, no. There's too many good strikers at the Euros this year. I don't see it. I don't see him getting anywhere near.
Kane will be
But
top,
Kane will be top, and Mbappe will be either top or second as well.
then followed by
So there's
Ronaldo.
two. You're fighting for a third spot here.
But Portugal will go all the way. I think they'll go to the semis at least.
No, don't be silly.
Have you seen their team? And
They've
they're
got
only
a
getting
decent
better.
team.
And they were slaying their qualifiers like 5, 6, 7-0 at times. And I know they weren't the strongest of
Ronaldo
teams,
played
but
them halfway through.
even England played bloody Malta, and we won bloody 2-0 or something. Like they've got an unreal squad. They've
Who's
even got
gonna
like people
finish
like
third top
Rafael
scorer?
Leao and all this stuff, Bruno Fernandes and João Cancelo. You got to remember, and they fucking Costa in goal, and they've got stupid amount of
Lukaku
players.
is going to finish third top scorer.
Hey,
Lukaku is going to finish third top scorer. He always performs in tournaments for some weird reason, like in like
Lukaku.
internationals.
I can see it happening. I
Or
can.
Griezmann, maybe a Griezmann. Griezmann and Mbappe have field days. You don't know.
I think Griezmann will get probably one of the most assists, but I don't think it'll
Or
be
Foden.
No, Foden will flop in the for England. I think.
No, he's not. Like their best player at the moment. That includes Bellingham.
No, I'm sure on paper he is, but when he plays for England, he's not as good.
Well, he's going to be starting this time out. He won't be on the bench like he was in the last major tournament, so I get the proper run out.
Hopefully, Grealish doesn't get any time.
I don't think he'll go personally.
No, because he's been worse than Anthony this year, and that's a fact.
Like,
And they
played,
both
like, a
and
lot
they both and you paid
less
100
games
mil
than
for him as
Anthony.
well, but he doesn't get spoken about.
Yeah, he's played a lot less games than Anthony, though. I don't think Grealish has seen
Yeah.
the pitch 20 times this season.
Anthony had to see bloody court for fucking a couple of months. Like he was injured as well, so he hasn't seen a lot of time.
Look, I'm pretty sure Grealish has like barely played this season. He's got a few sub appearances.
Yeah, I'd like to see what because I don't know what's Anthony got and what Grealish has got in the league.
I'm not having him compared to Anthony. That's a joke. He literally carried us to a Champions League last season. Grealish
He's not done anything this year. That's what I'm saying.
doesn't matter. Neither did
Grealish has
Anthony
actually
last
got
year either.
Grealish has actually got less goals and assists than Anthony so far this season. I think he's got 8 Grealish and Anthony's got 10 or something. Or
How do you see this season? That's okay. I've got it. All seasons this season. Right. Okay. Then we want Anthony. You can say, you know, not.
All right, while he's doing that, guys,
Right.
make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. If you're on Spotify, please again hit that beautiful star and give us a 5-star rating. That will be greatly appreciated. Because why not?
Right. Okay. I've got the stats here. So Anthony this season has had 29 games, 1 goal. Grealish this season has had 20 games, 3 goals.
Okay.
So that factored out the stats. I think you might have I don't know where you got that
no,
from.
then it obviously wasn't about the Prem. And don't forget that's a lot of sub appearances as well for Anthony.
I'll just go through assists as well because I know you're probably thinking assists might be higher. Anthony's got 1 assist this season in 29 games. Grealish has also got 1 assist this season in 20 games.
Okay. Well, but still, there's only 2 goals difference between the two. And Grealish he bought a long time ago. In consideration, Anthony was last year. Or sorry, this year.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to compare Grealish's last season stats to Anthony's this season stats.
Why?
Oh, should we compare it to last season? Anthony's last season
It doesn't
stats?
matter about last season because that's his first season.
Yeah, but Grealish has got a treble. He's also got Champions League, which he got with the treble.
115
He's going to have a
charges,
Premier
but
League
you're
medal this season. He's going to have an FA Cup medal this season. What's Anthony got?
FA Cup finalist, mate.
Wore a medal.
And he was on the bench against Newcastle last night. We won 3-1, 3-2.
Wore a medal. Oh my god, the fact you compared Anthony to Grealish is mental.
No, there is comparisons that not like for
No,
like
listen
in
to
the
that.
sense of they play similar and all this shit. I'm talking about both of them having the similarity of costing £100 million. Okay, and neither of them have provided the output either club thought they were buying. Right, so
Grealish
that's
has
what I'm
already paid
saying.
his 100 million back.
Eh?
Grealish has already paid his 100 million back
No, he hasn't.
last season. Yeah, with a
He's not
treble.
100 million. He didn't single handedly win you anything. You could have put Foden out
Uh,
there, or you could even put Alvarez out there, right, and done the same thing. He did not change
I
a
argue
single
he
point.
did his part last season. He did a
No,
lot last season.
I'm sure he helped the boys and morale, give him morale a bit, but I don't mean fuck. He's got
The
to.
big difference is one of them's performed for a whole season, and the other one's not performed for 2 seasons. That's a big difference at the moment. This
Yeah,
season they've
but
both
this
been
is
crap, but last season Grealish was like team of the season candidate,
but
and he wasn't.
but we only bought Anthony this year.
No, you didn't. I've got 2 sets of stats for him. I've got 2 years of stats.
How? How? Because we had him.
I've got 22, 23, 23, 24.
Well, yeah, because the season started at 23-24.
Well, I've got 50 games for him. There's not 50, I've got more than 50
50.
games for him. I've got more than 50 games for him. This season, I've got 29 appearances. Last season, I've got 25 appearances. So you
Mm.
definitely had him more than 1 year.
Swear we
You've
haven't
had
had
him two
that. Swear
seasons.
we haven't had that fucking long.
Yeah, you have had him 2 seasons because when we beat you at Old Trafford last season, we belted you. He scored the only goal for United. That was last season.
Yeah, maybe so.
So yeah, at the moment, Anthony's a flop. Grealish is questionable.
Grealish is definitely a flop.
No, he's not. I like
Yes,
Grealish.
he is. Right, we'll end it there then. I think today, like I said, nice short pod, around the
Yep.
30 odd minute mark, so or 35-minute mark. So guys, if you don't mind, go check out our Twitters again. It is below us right now. If you're listening on Spotify, myself at Sorare Capital, and obviously my podder here at Sorare Jonesy. Again, make sure to check us out and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are starting to go up and up and up. We've surpassed the 100 mark, so thank you so much for that.
Yep.
Again, leave a like, and we will see you all next time. Bye bye.
See you later, boys.